Ready for duty, sir? Yes, I certainly am. 11 minutes past 11 p.m, just after, here in England and the rest of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. And where is you are right now? At what part of the planet are you actually located on or at? Do tell, do tell. If you're watching on Periscope, hello to you. If you're watching on YouTube, hello to you. And if you're watching on Facebook, hello to you. If you are watching live, that's brilliant. You can join in the conversation. And don't forget, if particularly on Periscope, don't forget in the middle of the screen, just down in the bottom there, you see the arrow pointing up. And if you press that, please do, and share this out with your connections and contacts. They will be able to join us live and join in the conversation, which is why also, particularly if you, not you, if you're watching the replay and not joining us live, well, you want to be joining in the chat. Otherwise, you might as well just watch regular television or listen to terrestrial or satellite radio and stuff and not interact. You see, that's what this is all about. You see, is interacting and joining in the fun, being part of the conversation. And if you want to do that, don't forget, certainly follow me on whatever platform, particularly Periscope. 3 dots in the bottom corner of your screen, there'll be the option there to follow me. That means that when I go live, you'll receive a notification and you won't miss a frigging thing. Yeah, that's how you do it. Right. Okay, well, anyway, I won't keep you in the dark. Not for long anyway. Oh dear. Right, okay, there's always something. And that was the occasion of that something here. Hello, Jeff. Thanks for joining us. Just as we have a little technical glitch there. Well, actually, that was operator error. No worries. And I tell you what, everyone, Jeff wasn't here. So just for Jeff, we'll do it again and get it right this time. There you go. That's me. Don't forget to follow. Right, what's going on then? Oh, Carola is here and Brinda's here on YouTube. Anyone else joining us there? Have we had any chat yet? Don't think for any. No, you see, starting to get me wondering and almost worried. I'm not going to be worried now on our wonderful chat thing, okay, because somewhere along the way, our chat is definitely working at the moment, people. Is the chat is there, absolutely. Oh, look, even Brenda's saying hello to Jeff, even though he's on the other side. He's on he's so yesterday at the moment, Brenda. Honestly, what do you teach people in that school, particularly the adults there that work there? I don't know. Right, moving on then to my cuppa. It is here, cup of tea. Yeah. Lovely cup of tea. And you know what? There's no point in messing around here. No point messing around at all. Oh, hang on. Does that mean that? Let's have a look here. Jeff says hello on Periscope. The question is, though, will it appear over there? I don't think it will, because it's already on Periscope. And again, I did check it before we went live, and it seemed to be okay. Oh, hang on. Yay, it works, says Brenda. What work? Well, that works. It works certainly if you're there at the moment on YouTube. I'll tell you what's going to work for me right now. As I was saying, deep end is where I'm heading right now, because look, there you go. It's one of those, Brenda. All right, you know, yes, those magical things. Look at it. Look, wait, hang on a minute. Let's get it. I've got to get it. Oh, there you are. Look at. Couldn't wait. There you go. All right, one of those Bakewell tarts. They are delicious. They're very sweet, they really are. And I even had to put a little bit less sugar in my tea, knowing that I was going to be sticking my teeth and sinking them into that. I'm very disappointed that the Periscope chat isn't working, though, particularly because I just checked it. It's just ridiculous. So now I've got to keep my eyes on Periscope all evening. I'll switch to YouTube. Oh, hey, everybody, let's switch to Periscope. Jeff's coming over to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Oh, goodness me. Oh, Mary_London. I bet Mary. Hang on a minute. Mary, what are you doing on Periscope? Oh, dear. I'm confused now. Is she on Periscope? Yes, she is. She's joined on Periscope. Unless that's something you kind of do. You switch your device on and it's already on Periscope, and now you're going to just sneak over to YouTube, where everyone appears to be migrating to. Please, if you're watching YouTube, do follow, do subscribe on there. That's going to help a lot going forward, I tell you that. And share this out as well. Oh man, I need one of those. I bet you do. Yes. And What else is going on there? Oh, oops. Yeah, right. Okay, come on, people. What's been going on in your world since we were last here? I always ask it, and I ask it more and more these days, this question, because I'm getting less of a response and an answer. Aha, Mary, we miss you were on YouTube. Hi, oh, says Mary of London. And, yes, I wonder why you did go over there, first of all, Mary. Is it just old habits die hard, that sort of thing? So tell me, as I say, what has it been like where you are? What have you been up to? Here, I tell you, yesterday, of course, it was Saturday. Today, Sunday, the 22nd of September, 2019. But yesterday, the weather was absolutely brilliant for this time of year. Blue skies, as I reported, I think, in our last broadcast here at this similar hour, almost 23 and a bit hours ago or so. And, well, I mean, it was not like that at all today. It was absolutely horrendous. I should have actually taken some pictures, or at least some pictures, if not video, but I didn't. I didn't step outside into that rain to even, just get a little bit wet. No, thank you very much. I stayed inside where I was dry and very much focused on the computer, and a lot of work today. But yeah, what's it like where you are, guys and girls? I know you, particularly who are chatting away in the United States of America there, Jeff and Brenda. And of course, Mary, well, she's back from the southwest Devon. I think, Mary, I think you did it just in time, didn't you? Because I think it's going to be pretty wet down here in the southwest of England at the moment. How is your weekend going, Jeff? Are you still out of town? I think Jeff's just out of his head. Is that what it is, Jeff? You been on the old sherry again? Yeah? Yeah, the Jack Daniels, perhaps? I don't know. The Absolute vodka, who knows? But anyhow, what's going on Periscope? Mustn't forget people on Periscope. Sorry. Oh yeah, Cherry Bakewell. Mary indeed said that before she went over to YouTube. Anyone on Periscope, if you're watching, you won't catch this because I'm saying it now. So if you're watching sort of in about 30 seconds in a minute, you'll be wondering still why I'm ignoring you. But I'm not. It's just that apparently the chat is frigging annoying. That really is annoying. Very tempted to, let's just have, wait a second. It says it's okay. It says it's okay. Very, very troubling is that. And I did carry out a couple of tests as well since we were last here all together in our little community here. And anyway, gorgeous days day. Did a broadcast on the water today. No, a broadcast on water. I didn't know what the science of water. That was the topic, was it? So it was still water. Yeah. Water with gas and fizzy water. Yeah. Sin gas, con gas. I think they call that in Spanish. I'm pretty certain those are the terms. And yeah. Wow. All these different types of water. The acidity of the water. Or if it was more alkali. Is that what you're talking about, Brenda? Or maybe I misunderstood you again, conveniently. Dear. Stayed at home dinner, had Devon scones for tea, says Mary. Just having a look back on all that. Yes. Mary, did you bring those scones back with you from the southwest of England, from Devon? It'd be silly if you didn't, I suppose, really. You didn't just nip down to your local grocery store or supermarket. Got to stop using these Americanisms. It's going to make life easier. Brenda says, funny with the water. Yes, I watched replay, Brenda. Very nice. Oh, yes, indeed, Brenda. Very, very nice with the old picture, the artwork. Yes, and of course the gnome from Corolla, and that she made. That was really creative, that. And then there was Mary's picture, of course. How can we forget that, with the Gunners Arsenal hat on? Yes. Weather was a great. Went to go felting again. Did you say, Caroline? You say, is that right? It wasn't great today. I tell you that. It was awful here. It was more like almost like a monsoon. It wasn't that bad, but definitely all day it's been constantly damp and on and off rain, and it ain't been good. It was typical fall, autumn rain and cloudy skies. Right, what else? Oh, before I forget, I must share this with you. Nothing like repeating one of these. Lovely, right. Lovely. Can't share it anymore. Sorry, guys and girls. Only share the image of me stuffing my face. Now, anyone had any more thoughts since the last broadcast, and since a few more guesses have come in regarding our competition? You don't mean you haven't sent another picture, have you, Mary? Never. I'm confused now. Have you sent another picture to me? I wonder. Let's go have a look quickly. Oh no, we can't do that. That's no good. Oh dear. Do you mean, Martin? I noticed you took one of your train tips. Yes, Jeff, I did, and Brenda did tell us you were going to be rather happy about that. Yeah, we didn't find the lady. We sought her here and suck her there. No, we didn't. I think the word seek. I was just trying to think of the yes. Well, anyway, you get what I'm saying. Past tense and all. But yes, I don't think that seek becomes suck or yes, anything else for that matter. Right. Martin, what's he say? Hello, too bad he did not run into her again. No, I think actually it's probably lucky I didn't. Because well, you never know. You never know. Going forward, as we're always doing on this journey called life, at some point, you know, we might have another chance to interact with that wonderful mortal that is the lady on the Docklands Light Railway in London. Hey, you never know. I might meet her, say, for example, in the street, locally, out of London. I mean, might meet her on a bus somewhere. Yeah. I wonder how many times that's happened to us, to each of us, but we've not realised it. So you've met someone, say, in a restaurant, you know, and they're the waiter or the waitress, and you've left the restaurant, and you know, the next thing you know, maybe a week later, you're taking a train, but they're actually, well, they're probably sitting next to you, if not opposite, and you wouldn't even know that. So how many times have you actually crossed the paths of someone, and has it happened more than once? Wonder that, eh? Yeah, that good old maze and yeah, the sort of intertwined thing that is life and the journey. She was just concerned about your bits, haha. She could have saved you from a disaster. Well, she could have done, but she wasn't going to have that opportunity because I was being very sensible. We were live, I know, we were filming, but it was the fact. He wasn't just, listen, say what you mean, you know, and if she'd have said what she meant, well, I think then there would have been more of a problem, because she literally meant, you can't film on these trains. You know, I'm a member of staff and you can't film me. Well, where does it say on there that you can't use your cell phone, mobile phone, for anything other than making phone calls or texting? This is the trouble. You go into a store and the security comes up, excuse me, sir, madam, could you not do that, please, because it's not allowed in the store. Friggin' hell, I've got my friend on the phone who lives in Japan, and they wanted to buy one of those things over there, one of those t-shirts, but I was showing them the t-shirt and having a conversation saying, do you want this one, that one, or the other one? And you're telling me that we shouldn't do that. So you don't want me to buy and give you the business so that we can then package it up and send it to my friend who's prepared to spend their well and hard-earned cash on your business and your goods and products, you know? That's what happens these days. I mean, of course, sometimes, for example, if you're in the supermarket, grocery store, and you're shopping, you may have forgotten what you've got in there for, or while you're in there, you might think, oh, do we need anything else? So you can ring your girlfriend, boyfriend, brother, sister, whoever it is that's living with you, and you think they might need something. You say, hey, I'm here. Would you want anything on that shelf there? You know, yogurts, you know, which flavour do you want? And all that sort of stuff, you know? So, you know, if you want to be, as they call it, jobs worth over here, and just if you want to have a disagreement, then you're going to have a disagreement, basically. And some people, you know, they do like to play gatekeeper and have that little bit of control interwoven with their job title. That's all. Unfortunately, that would have been awkward. Yeah, I don't think it would have been, actually. It would have been awkward maybe for her. It wouldn't have been awkward for me, I can tell you that now, my friend. Mary, I want to see the pic that you DM'd Martin. Yes, that's a good point, actually. I was a receptionist at Entertainment Laws back in the 80s when Mike, yes, came in, didn't know he was in a band and had a different name. There you go. I could only begin to imagine what was the band name. Bearing in mind this was was it a gynecologist? What was this person's name? I can just imagine. I was a receptionist at an entertainment lawyer's. Yes. What was the name of this professional? Tell me. So I'm just double checking that I've read it all correctly. You should go back to that train station where she was. We do. I go past there frequently when I'm on the journey in and out of London. I tell you that certainly, Jeff. Where she was working while you are wearing the T, and ask other train station workers. Now that I didn't do, and I didn't have the opportunity to. I was broadcasting at the time, and I didn't see anyone. I don't think there was any other workers because there's minimal people on those trains. Usually just the one person, and it depends which end of the train they're in or in the middle. And if I'm not there with them, it's difficult to know where they are. But yes, going forward, as I say, we'll see what we can do. Jeff, you've seen it, Brenda on IG. Hank. Well, Mary, it's funny you should say that. I'm still waiting for confirmation. It's not far from probably the most ideal, name to be associated with such a band, I suppose, with such a profession and a hobby. Yeah, lovely. We're still waiting. Come on, United States of America. You want to know the name of this person? Any ideas? I think Mary's probably right. She's probably correct, aren't you, Mary? I think that's the thing. Definitely. What's going on here, by the way, on Periscope? Hey, Mark. Oh, Ben's List is. I don't know if Ben's List is still with us on Periscope. If you are, terribly sorry that we're ignoring you intentionally. Well, I'm just forgetting because everyone's here on YouTube at the moment, and we have got a problem with the chat not appearing from Periscope over there. Ben's List, you know what you can do. I'm not being rude either. You can go over to YouTube if you want to join this chat particularly and keep it up to speed and interact in a timely manner. My baby doctor's name was Dr. No, really? There were lollipop sticks. No, I think Mary of London was right. Look at the top of the screen there. Where is it, Mary? Just up there. There you go. Mary thinks that this person's name that came into the law firm was called Hank Wangford. Is that right? Mary's probably right. Hank Wangford and the Vaginas. There you are. That was the group he was in. Now, yes, I did say that as well. On that note, I think I better just wet my lips. Goodness me. Now, if there ever was going to be a technical malfunction here or anything, now was the time for it, before we're certainly taken off of all the platforms. Oh, yeah, gotta have a laugh, people. If you wondered what it is that you've just come across here, don't wonder too much, yeah? This is me, you're you. Don't forget to follow and say hello to everyone else in the community that is here most days at the moment, albeit it's actually late night here in the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Brenda liked that one. Hi, Ben, come to YouTube. Oh, yes, there you are, you see. Now, maybe Ben has... Ben, are you still over? No, well, all he said was, hey, Martin, and that was it. He's just left it now on Periscope, so I don't know. In the meantime, what I'm going to do here... let's have a look. You have to forgive me now, people, if I don't see any chat at the moment while I just do something technical. Say the name again. Say the name again, Jeff. Which, the name, I can't remember now because the chat's all disappeared over there. But if yes, Mary's probably going to remind us in a moment. And even if she doesn't, you know who it was. It was Hank Wangford. Is that right, Mary? Is that how you said it? You've got to say it quickly, otherwise it sounds like Hank Wankford and the Vaginas. But you know, we honestly, you can replay this anyway if you must, Jeff. Okay, if you must, my friend. Right. Hold on a second. Now I can't see any comments at the moment, just because I am just having a quick look over here, being nosy I am at the moment. I can certainly see, I'm back there for a moment now. He's 78 now. Samuel Hutt was his real name. Right. Okay, Mary says yes. Yes. All right, we're going to have all sorts of problems now because I'm using so much of the computer's capacity that it's very, what's the word? Well, it's delayed. That's what's going on at the moment. Right, let's have a look here. There we go. Sorted that out. We're going to have to sort this. This seems like it's going to become a regular thing now, what we're doing. So in the future, we'll have to sort something out going forward. That I've got to stop saying that. I've said that now about 5 times on this broadcast, haven't I? Yes. I'll have to, as opposed to the future, in the future. It's one of those things. If I don't nip it in the bud now, I'll probably end up saying that a few times now. But if I don't, then I just imagine I'll be saying, just referring to that saying the whole time now. Right, now where are we going with this? We are going to do that. No, don't need to replay. Just wanted to hear you say it again, says Jeff. Oh my goodness, that is funny, says Brenda. And Mary wants us to look him up. Well, one thing we're certainly going to look up right now, Mary, is something that you've been involved with. But before we do that, I've got to remember, if I don't press the magic button, which I've remembered to do, there will be another technical problem. But there you are. That's what Mary's been stuffing, everyone. Love it, love it, love it. Is that strawberry jam, Mary, or jelly, as they call it in the United States of America? I think it is. Mary's going to, she's going to confirm that, I'm sure. But if it is strawberry, then it's not my favourite. It looks damn good though, Mary. Can't complain with it, about it. You understand? Yeah. What's everyone saying? Let's have a look. Yeah, are there comments? Are there comments? I wonder. Let's see if there are comments. Oh yes. Oh, let's have a look at this, Mary. People are saying, what is clotted cheese, Mary? For one, that's Brenda. Yeah. It's how would you describe it? What do you reckon? It's a bit like Philadelphia. Really? That's cream cheese. Cream cheese. I had half clotted cream, strawberry. You see, you got clotted cream, which is like, it's almost like double cream. It's really thick cream. But when you say clotted cheese, well, I mean, oh, you did. Okay, fine, right. But clotted, I would say that if you're going to say clotted cheese, then it's going to be like Philadelphia and cream cheese, basically. There you go. So look at those. I'll tell you what we'll do. Just enjoy them again. One more moment before we say goodbye to Mary's scones and clotted cream and jam. It's definitely jam. Definitely that's what it is. Yeah, because we're in the United Kingdom. Aha, love it. Okay, of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, before anyone picks me up on that. Yeah. Oh, these look amazing, Mary. Yeah, they are really good. Have you not had those before? I thought you could buy them in the United States of America up there somewhere. What's going on? All right. Yeah, we're not missing any chat there. And Oliver. Who Oliver? Lauro Oliver has joined us on Periscope. And I'm not drunk. I'm not slurring my words. It's just slightly spelled a little different than I would expect. But never expectations. You never know. Got to definitely finish this thing here. I'll tell you something. Those things are probably better. Well, they're different to what I'm eating here, of course. But they are. I'm just wondering which is more healthy. Probably neither. But with a cup of tea on a day like we had yesterday, Saturday, the 21st of September, they would have been wonderful. Sitting al fresco outside, they would have definitely been nice. Yes. Devon cream on bottom, jam on top. Cornwall jam on bottom, cream on top. And Mary knows best. There you go. Did you make your own bread, Mary? There you go. No sooner did you ask than you get your answer. Lovely. Right, everyone, 25 minutes to the hour as we broadcast live. And if you started this replay, if you're watching the replay at 11 minutes past the hour, well, if you started it from the beginning, then it would have been about 1 minute past the hour to make sure, if it was, yes. Oh, it's all so confusing, this technical stuff. But hey, if you're watching the replay, it's not going to be 24 minutes to midnight, which it is as we are live right now. Local time, of course. So, is now following. Nice to know that Mixer is actually working for us at the moment. KSI or Logan Paul? I'll go for the OR. Is that okay? OR, or. Isn't that by the way, Oregon, I do believe, from my travels. Yes, the state of awe. That is one good cuppa. I'm very, very happy that I made a cup of tea before we went live. Definitely needed that. So, yeah, everyone, I think it's time for this now. This thing over here. Oh, look. It's not quite the wrong one, but certainly it's not the original one, because the original one is here. There we are. If you want to win these two little things here, they are, I'm not going to take them out, they are headphone splitters. So you plug one of these into your digital device, and I've shown how you do that on previous broadcasts, so go have a look there. But you know what this is about. You must have seen something like this before. One is like a cactus, the other one's like a lollipop. But yes, the cactus, the pot comes off of the cactus. There we are, let's get it right. That's there. And the stick comes off of the lollipop, and you've got a little plug on those, and you plug it into your digital device. And then the cactus, just on the end there, you can see two sockets there. Along with the lollipop, you can probably see, there you go, just about. Lollipop has two sockets there, just about, see. And you can share your music with one another if you're sitting next to each other, maybe on the bus, public transport, that sort of thing, just laying on the bed, maybe on a, well, around the pool, as I keep saying as well, as a good example, if that's what you're up to. And you can share your music. And there's also this as well, which is the Apple Eye Sponge. Yes, but as I've said before, you can sort of dab it elsewhere on your anatomy, not just in your eyes, and it probably hurt you if you push it in your eyes too much. But that is the Apple Eye Sponge as well. That is a new one, in case anyone's wondering, and someone I think sort of alluded to how new is it the other day. If you want to win those three prizes, all you got to do is answer the following question. Listen carefully, and when I've asked you the question, I'll give you an example of another question and the answer, so you understand what the answer to this important question should be or could be. The question is, if you tell someone something and you want them to keep it a secret and confidential, and you don't want them to tell anyone else what you just told them, what would you expect their name to be, ideally? Yeah, we've had people sending in the answer, Mum, your best friend. Victoria was a good answer, actually, someone sent in, as in Victoria's Secret. But no. Where we're coming from in terms of logic on this one is, if you see a man with one knee on the floor, yeah, and he's down there on the floor, what would you expect his name to be? The answer would be Neil, yeah, because he's on one knee. So in the same way, one more time, if you tell someone something in secret and confidence, then what would you expect their name to be, ideally? And that's it. So if you think you know, you must follow me on Twitter to be that winner. And then also send me the answer direct message on Twitter as well. If you want to get to Twitter and the right account, it is Martin Shine. That's at Martin Shine. How do you spell it? Oh, you know that, guys and girls. If you don't know that now, yeah, as you can see, I'm rushing to ensure that the technology helps you out a little bit. That's my name, and that is my Twitter account as well. Must get those social media handles up here sooner rather than later with the graphics. I keep saying that, I know, but it's just busy, guys and girls, doing other things. Keto's not great, but it does. Right, as carb, yes. I use portobello mushrooms for my burgers instead of bread. Portobello mushrooms, they are seriously large, and I do like a good mushroom. Yeah, I used to cringe at mushrooms. I would never try a mushroom when I was, well, my age was certainly in single digits, and yeah, I was very funny. But I think the first time I tried a mushroom was a breaded mushroom, possibly, but I think, yeah. In one of those hors d'oeuvres. That sounds delicious, Mary. I will need to try it, that recipe. And right. Okay, you're having a chat amongst yourselves. I don't need to be nosy and get involved then, do I? Right. Excellent. That's good stuff. Yeah, maybe we'll have to do some. Well, you know what? You've been sending me pictures. Maybe you can send me some video clips in the future. But even so, in the future, you know, I nearly said it again. Yes, but I stopped myself, and we'll stick to the term in the future. Because I said, never mind. Oh, why am I laughing? I don't want to explain it again and then get myself wrapped up in all the lexicon. So watch earlier on, 5 minutes ago. You can spin this back if you're watching the replay, and you'll know what I'm on about. Can't keep saying that use that terminology for the future, time in the future, because otherwise, yes, it will become a bad habit, I think. Okay, still, goodness me, we're talking recipes here. That's fine. We've got a new cookery show, it sounds like we're going to have here soon or something. Is that it? Right, how are we going on Periscope? It's very quiet on Periscope at the moment. I think it's because you guys and girls have abandoned it. Awesome, good work. Yeah, we can. That's fine. That's fine. We can give it a little rest. Mixer's doing okay, I hope. There, no one else has made any comments or given. Oh, Slow Trout, excellent. Thank you, Slowed Trout 32, 38. Is it? Is that right? Something like that. Lovely. Oh yeah. Oh, there you go. That has been completed, finished, mission accomplished. The cherry or berry. I suppose it is it berry. Cherry Bakewell is no more. Love it. And you've all gone quiet. Don't do that. That's not good. Now's your time to continue. Martin, have you been to Down Centre recently? Picked up one of those. It wasn't today, but I had that. I had that, and those that are very, very kind of observational will notice something. You will notice that this Fry's chocolate cream. Can you see that it's not actually sealed anymore? Look, it's been opened. Can you see? I readied it. I took. There we are. Fry's chocolate cream. That is very British when it comes to a chocolate bar. I remember I have shown this to you, and not so long ago. These are awesome. Very good. And that's what you get in the middle of a Fry's chocolate cream. Loads of fondant there. Creamy fondant stuff. And again, you just got to try it really to appreciate what they're like. Very nice. Love it, love it, love it. You can make a kids game with those foil cases, Martin. Yes, keychains. No keychains yet, Brenda. No, not from the town centre. And we're not going far just yet to warrant bringing your attention to any unusual keychains. Yeah, remind me what you can make them with those foil cases. I mean, you can do quite a few things with them. And it's been years since I was a youth worker. I used to work at a youth centre, volunteer there for a long time, and I was very involved with the arts and crafts department there, actually, being very creative. Oh yeah, and they were good days. We used to do particularly the balsa wood. Is that how you say? Yeah, oh dear, yeah, balsa wood. That's good stuff. That very very light wood. And we used to make lollipop stick sort of things as well in arts and crafts using lollipop sticks and glitter. You've now just thrown my mind back years, and they were good times. Certainly helping out with the younger children and being very, very, very creative at the youth centre that I was associated with. Fly away, Peter Piper, will come on your A. Well, Brenda, I think all that's what they usually do in the UK. If you leave stuff at the airport, that ends up going to an auction if it's not claimed. Yeah, a public auction, and not online. But yeah, well, they do actually. Some of the stuff you can bid for it online, but often it goes to an auction, and may the best man or woman win, basically. So I don't. Certainly, there is no cell phone with my name on it any longer over there in the Middle East. Gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It doesn't matter now. We've replaced it, and these things happen. And the keychains, key rings, who knows where they are, eh? I don't know. Anyway, peoples, yes, have you got anything else to tell me? We're going to be going very shortly because I know Mary, she's sitting there at the moment, propped up. This is an assumption. We don't like the assumptions, but I know from what you've been telling us recently, Mary, that this isn't far from the truth. You're propped up there, but you're waiting just to shut those eyes and to ensure that you have plenty of rest for your new week ahead. And that's the same. Very sad, says Brenda. Oh, what, the fact that those little keychains did get lost. I know. But you never know. One day, what's his space, and there'll be other opportunities. That's for sure. So that's why people, particularly you, we've got a new viewer there. Hey, oh, hello. don't forget, follow and subscribe, particularly on Periscope and Twitter. But you know what? We're doing frigging good at the moment on YouTube, so subscribe on there as well. Oh yeah, and you will be very pleased to be a part of the community, I do think. Nearly said it again. Going one step at a time from one day to another, to the next week, to the next month, and in the future. That's it. Oh dear. Right, I must have heard someone say that today or the other day, yesterday rather, and that's why I now have, you know, sometimes you start saying something, a phrase, a saying, and then you just you stick with it for the next week or two at least. And before you know it, you're annoying the pants off of everyone, including yourself, more so yourself. Right. Okay. Mary, you haven't confirmed if I was correct or not. If you're just relaxed there and about to head for the horizontal position fully and have some Z's. We're going very shortly, everyone. Couple of minutes. What are your plans for the week ahead? Anything exciting? Do you know what? Don't know where to begin telling you that. What am I going to be doing the week ahead? Taking a train journey or two, and you'll join us along the way, I am sure, either on the live broadcast or on a replay. But we're still working towards business and ensuring that our live video streaming is all up and running. It actually technically is at the moment, and there's a few more bits we need to sort out, you know, getting the kit together, making this piece of equipment talk to that piece of equipment, whether it's a cable or whether they're communicating wirelessly by Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. That is really where my thought processes are with what you're asking me there. And got to continue working on a couple of websites. There's so much to do. It's all about the work that involves live streaming, that's for sure. And yeah, plenty of emails. Watch this space. You wrap foil cases around each thumb and sit with the kid, singing to Dicky Bird. Sit on. Fly away, Peter. And yes. Thank you for that, Mary. I do have memories of something like that, if not that specific little, you said a game, but yeah, it is a game. What else would you call it? But there is another, I'm just trying to think, a little patter with the kids there though. Children, I think. Now, is it kids? Is it children? Or does it not matter? Do you mind if we refer to the younger mortals and human beings as young goats? Very nice, London calling. The repeat with the other hat, with the other bird. Yes, the other thumb, other bird. Yes, I'm. Do you know what? I'm sure I was subjected to that all those years ago, more than I care to even begin remembering. Sounds cute, Mary, says Brenda. Yes. Where's Jeff? Has he fallen asleep already? Tell you what, Mary, you can do the same thing now, because we are going to wrap this broadcast up and say thank you to everyone who's been joining me. It is Sunday as we broadcast, with 10 minutes to the hour of midnight local time. It has been the 22nd of September, Sunday, 2019, of course, but it's the 22nd, which means it's been a better than usual day, certainly for me, because regular listeners and viewers will know that 22 is a good number. Oh, yes, it is. Absolutely. Right. Anyone else on? Can't pronounce that on Periscope. It's too late for me to continue even trying to. So thank you for joining me, whichever platform you are watching on. And again, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow, and all will be good and exciting in the future. I keep saying, obviously not in the bars, but I keep saying the future because there's no set date as such. But time is speeding on. Before we know it, the holidays will be here, the end of the year will be here, New Year will be here. Goodness me, I wonder which optician is going to be, sort of sponsoring everything 2020. The year, and obviously 2020 vision. That's going to be a big one, isn't it? For I can just imagine where they're going to be. 20, absolutely. I'm here unpacking. Oh, okay, Jeff. Right, excellent. So you're not going anywhere else anytime soon. That's good, other than work tomorrow on Monday. Excellent, good stuff. Well, listen, that's the great thing as well. You see, And I am usually mindful, particularly if I'm showing you something, whatever it is, like the chocolate bar just before and that, I do try to be a bit descriptive and remind myself, be mindful that there are people maybe on this broadcast with it in the background playing away there. They're not focused 100% on the screen. They don't need to be. It's kind of just, like, well, television after all and video online is like radio with pictures, isn't it? So particularly when we're podcasting as well, we need to sort of treat it as though it's a radio broadcast rather than a television broadcast or a live video stream, and in that way everyone benefits, and particularly people who aren't just listening to the audio because they've chosen to only listen to the audio, but there are some people out there that don't have a choice. They are visually impaired. Now, I say they, it might be you. Yes, and it's funny. I should mention that only because I say funny, because of what happened earlier on when we were broadcasting earlier, and it all went a bit wrong, didn't it? It went slightly wrong earlier on, and it wasn't too good. And I pressed the button, and then so the fact that we're now talking about everything sort of going dark suddenly, and it's not supposed to be. No, hang on, what's going on? Yeah, something like that. That's what happened earlier, right at the beginning of the broadcast. But yes, some people, as I say, are less fortunate than us, and lest we forget. And we're in a good place right now, whoever we are, wherever we are, as the new week ahead begins. Not sure what happened to Mr. Calkin there in Perth, Australia. I bet he's having a busy morning, Monday morning, so he couldn't join us on this broadcast. Speaking of time zones and all things when it comes to your new week ahead. Right, so is it time to say goodbye, people? It pretty much is, after I've just reminded you that if you want to find me on Twitter or Periscope, well, that's who you got to find if you're not over there already. And also on Twitch and Mixer. And then if you want to find us on YouTube, of course, it's Martin Shine, COM. But I don't need to keep reminding you all that, because just go to martinshine.com / whatever the platform is, / YouTube, / Mixer, / Periscope, / Facebook, and it will take you to where you should be, ideally. So that's all good. Night all, says Mary. Yes, indeed, Mary, have a super duper start to your week. Thanks for joining me and supporting as always. Same to you, Brenda. Same to Jeff. Hurry up, Numpack, Jeff. I'm surprised Brenda's not rushing over to help you there. Puppet show, Mary. Hey, what? Oh, what you mean with? Are we talking back about these things? Are we? And how we can use them to entertain children? Yes, or entertain you guys and girls. What, like this? Yes, Peter or Paul? Is that what yeah? I think I've squashed it. Yeah, it's probably been run over, that bird. Not good, not very good. But anyway, there you go. Mary's still, I think, on the level of entertaining children with the cases, the foil, aluminium, and however you want to say it, the United States of America, those things that we use as packaging. I wish YouTube had emojis. Yes, I can only imagine from the band member that we were talking about much earlier on, that it's probably best it doesn't have emojis there, Brenda. What do you say to that? I don't know. You're certainly going to say goodbye now. It's coming up to 4 minutes to the hour as we finish this broadcast, the hour of midnight, and none of us are going to change into pumpkins, because we are going to just slowly creep out of here. Say goodbye to everyone if you want to, because we'll be out of here within the next 30 seconds. And again, whoever you are watching the replay, don't forget to subscribe and follow, because it would be rather silly if you didn't. You're going to benefit in the future, just like the people that are currently watching will as well. Right, my chat's all got for some. That's interesting. You've gone all back to it. Carola says doughy doughy. There we are. You've been keeping quiet again there, haven't you, in Holland and Herling? Thank you so much for joining us, all of you people. And until next time, we're going to say goodbye, everyone. Have a wonderful evening. Yes, I couldn't have said it better myself. Brenda says that. And again, that has been me. And until next time, there's just one more button to press. And I will press it after I've said, again, have a great start to your new week. Monday's almost here for all of us. Actually, for Carola, she beat us to it. Yeah, again. Speak with you soon, everyone. Bye-bye for now.